Well, good morning. Welcome to loristampingplace.blogspot.com. And today I'm going to show you how to do this fun fold, and it is called a third fold. And Lavonne Schwenman is the one I got this idea from, and I cased. Well, I didn't actually, it's not exactly like hers, but anyways, it's a really cool card, and I just love how it folds. It is just really neat. So I made that one, and then I'm going to stick it over here, and then I did another one like this. I just really enjoy making these cards. And then you can write your sentiment right here. So, yeah. Oh, that's really pretty. So let's see. I'm going to also use this ladybug punch, but I'm going to make bumblebees. So, with mine instead of the ladybugs. Now, I had a card class yesterday, and I told my ladies if they wanted the instructions on how to do this card, let me know. And I just thought, well, I'll make a video instead. But I wanted to let them see, and I hope you can see this, get a good picture of it, and see the writing. I probably should have written this stuff in black. And I'll try to have that at the end of the video, and also the instructions down at the bottom in the description box. But it's called the third fold card. And so what you need to start with is a piece of cardstock that measures 6 3/8 by 7 5/8. Okay? And then what we're going to do, it's really pretty simple. You're going to take and you're going to go in 2 1/8 inches, and you're going to score. And then you're going to turn it on your scoreboard and go another 2 1/8 inches in and score. And then you're going to put it at 4 1/4 and make a little tick mark here, and 4 1/4 and make a tick mark here, and then you're going to score diagonally down this way. So let's do that. So I have my my score tool here. In fact, I probably ought to use my other one, my Stampin' Up one, because we need to do the diagonal, and it's hard to do it on there. So I'll make sure I move the cutting blade out of the way. Let's go into 2 and I said 1/8, so let's come in 2 1/8, and we'll score. Make sure this is all even. And then we're going to turn it and bring it to the 2 1/8 again and score. So now we have one score line this way and one coming across this way. And then we're going to, I already made my tick marks, but we come in at 4 1/4, and we'd make a tick mark with a pencil right here. And then we would also come in at 4 1/4 and make a tick mark down here. See that? And then we're going to line those up. And so I have one up here, and I have one over here. One's right here, and one is over here. We're going to line those up on the scoreboard, and because we want our lines to intersect. So that should do it. And it did perfectly. Intersected right here. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold over on the first 2 1/8 score that we made. I'm going to also fold over on the second 2 1/8 we made. So we had one here and one here. Now this diagonal one, we want to go backwards. So we want to fold it back. Okay, so there, we made our fold line back. Now when we put this together, it should just fold right in on itself. You see how easy that was? Not hard at all. And so then I'm gonna burnish this all down. And there's our card. Let's see if I can get a better picture of this up. There you go, there's our card. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is I have some pieces of paper, and they measure 1 7/8 by 3 1/4, and you need 2. So I'm thinking I'm going to use this one on this side. So, and you could mat these. I could mat them down on another color if I want, but just for demonstration purposes, I'm just going to lay them on here so that we can see how this is going to go. Be very careful that you don't cross any of your score lines. Okay, so that one's going to go on this side, and the other one is going to go on the other side, and I think I'll just use both of these since I've written on this one. Okay, so we'll put this one over here on this side, being careful that we don't cross over this score line here. So there we go. So there's that part so far. And then I have 4 little 1 7/8 by 1 7/8 squares of paper. And I'm going to just look at this and see where I want to place them. So I could continue this like that, or I could put that one over there and maybe put the polka dots right here. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the polka dots, and I'm just kind of doing this so that I can not take too long in making this video. Okay, so there's one, and then we'll go ahead and put this one down. I think the ladies in the card class had fun making this one. Oh, oops, oh, I almost went really crooked here. So what happens, your glue does slide. There, you have to be really careful when you're using wet glue. Okay, now what you could do here is we could lay one right here. We don't have to, but we could. And I think I'm going to, now I could cut this in half and put it on that diagonal section here. Or what I can do is I'll show you here what'll happen. And I see a little bit of glue seeping here. I'm going to lay that down, and I'm going to fold this back over again, because what that'll do, it'll crease this. And I see some glue seeping out over here. Okay, so I still have that fold there. All right, so let's bring it back. There. Now I don't have to put one over here if I don't want to, but I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to put the flower over here. Try not to get as much glue this time so it doesn't seep all over the place. And I'm going to lay this one down on here. And then I'm going to once again fold this back, burnish this one so that it gets a fold in it. Bring it back this way. And then there I have my card. I can write a sentiment in here. I could put another piece of paper, matte in there. So now what I'm going to do, I have glue all over my fingers, but I have some butterflies. Those are not butterflies. I have some bees, and I've popped them up on pop dots. So before I attach them, I'm going to show you how I made the bee. Okay, so what I did was I punched out one in black. I'm going to scoot that over just a minute. So I punched one in black, one in yellow, and then the wings. And what I did was I cut the little feelers off of the yellow. I just went around like this, cut them off. And then I cut the part of the head like this, so it looks like that. Put some glue on the black here. I'll just put some glue around here, and laid this down on here. And then trying to be careful that I get it on there right. And then I took the bottom part of this and I cut a little bit off of here. And then I cut a piece like this. Okay, so I have one for here. And then I cut another one. Okay, for up here. And I just glued them down. So let me get some glue on here. Just a little bit of glue, I don't need a lot. Oh, there we go. A little bit of glue and stuck this down here. And then did the same thing to this piece. A little bit of glue. And it doesn't matter if it's not perfectly straight because your wings are gonna cover up most of this. And I want to make sure I get down close enough because I want a little bit of black to show up at the top. And then I took the wings and put some glue on here. Get the lid on this and put it right under the curve of the neck. And there I have my butterfly. I don't know why I would keep on to call these a butterfly. And there I have my bumblebee. There you go. Oh, I'll get it. All right. Now, this one I'm not going to pop up because I'm going to put some glue on it. And this one is going to go right here. I'm going to stick that one down right there. Kind of come over a little bit. Okay, so there's one of them. This one, yeah, I already got that sticky off of that one. This one I think I'm going to turn like this and put it right here. Peel off the backing of this pop dot here. I can get it. Yep, I got it. And I'm going to turn that one this way. And then I have one more. And I'm going to put this one, I think, going like that. And there's my card. I hope you give this a try, and thank you, Lavonne, for showing this third card style. I really, really like it. And so I hope that you give it a try, and thank you for joining me. And if you if you could subscribe to my channel, I really would appreciate it. And so have a great day, and until next time, catch you later. Bye-bye.